welcome back to another video with lovely Ray. Thank you for joining me the first few days of the new year. I wanted to do a video on something that everybody is doing, which is New Year resolutions. No, I know I don't want to get caught up in New Year resolutions and whatnot. However, this one is an important one. Let's let loose some of that excess baggage, fake friends. Now, how can we tell if you have a fake friend or not? Stay tuned for the top 10.
I don't know how to make this any clearer to you. You mean nothing to me.
Number 10, they rarely return text or phone calls. That may be a sign that they just don't want to deal with you or talk to you unless it's on their time. If you have any friends guilty of this terrible pleasure, make sure that you might put them on the let's get rid of them list.
I'm Chloe.
Hey, you want to come hang out with me and my friends after school? And by friends, I mean just me.
Number 9, they don't value your confidentiality and they don't value you. So if you happen to notice that all your information is getting out on the streets, they might be another person to put on that get rid of it list.
You can't trust them, Chloe. Be careful.
Heads up!
Number 8, you don't seem to know much about said friend. Now that would include maybe you don't know their family, maybe you don't ever know any of their other friends, favorite foods, which is kind of important, favorite anything. You may have been delegated to an acquaintance level while you think you're their friend. So if you're being treated like an acquaintance, make sure you put them on the acquaintance list.
I thought you were my friend, Kim. I thought everyone lied about you. And then I saw that fake grapefruit in that fake grocery store, and I realized that you were a fake friend.
Number 7, they never seem to have time for you. If you want to go to, let's say, a dance, important meeting, have coffee, go to a movie, and they never seem to be available or have time for you, maybe you should stop having so much time for them and put them on the acquaintance list again for the new year.
I lent my necklace to you because I thought we could be friends. But you know what? I don't want to be friends with someone like you.
Number 6, you only talk to them on Facebook. And if you so happen to delete them from Facebook, you would no longer have any contact with them whatsoever. Now that is a Facebook friend, not a friend. You might want to start calling them an acquaintance or an old friend. Old friend kind of encompasses someone, hey, I used to be close with this person, but as time and things happen, we kind of grew apart and I just talked to this person here and there.
Going down.
You're always arguing. You're not in a romantic relationship with this person. So if you're always arguing, you're kind of having a toxic friendship. Agree to disagree and don't disagree anymore.
All right. I want you to raise your hand if you have ever had a girl say something bad about you behind your back.
You only see them with a mutual friend. Otherwise, you wouldn't see them. Chances are they're that mutual friend's friend, and to them, you're the mutual not-so-friend, if that makes sense. So, if you only see them with a mutual friend around, they probably aren't your friend, so don't call them that. Call them an acquaintance. Call them a friend of a friend, because that's more or less what they are.
Don't you get it? You're just a toy, Sebastian. A little toy I like to play with.
You have nothing in common. You find yourselves always arguing over certain points or disagreeing, and quite honestly, birds of a feather flock together. If you're not of the same feather, you probably shouldn't be flocking together.
Andy, no, please. We're friends to the end, remember?
This is the end, friend.
Many people will find that many of their friends fit this description. They're only around when they need something, or they only call you or text you when they need something. That is what we call someone who is a user. Some people are just givers by nature, and we definitely should have more of those than takers in this world. However, some of those people tend to be taken advantage of. Now, if you've noticed that the person is only around when they need something, if they call you and text you, hey, what are you doing? So I needed you to do this for me, or that for me, or can you do this? Chances are they're just using you, and they're not a good friend, because once you're no longer useful to them, you're no longer going to be seeing them, so they're not your friends.
What's up? Nothing. Where Debbie at?
Oh, she at the house? Craig, can I use y'all's microwave right quick?
Yeah, what you gotta cook?
Some chicken.
And now for number one reason. Number one is they don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you happy. Let's see, how do we recognize that your friend doesn't want to see you happy? Think of something simple, maybe like Facebook. Are they always liking your, oh, I'm depressed, or oh, so-and-so broke up with me, this and that? And they don't seem to like your posts about how happy you are, your new beginnings, your resolutions, your positivity. Have you noticed that when you speak about positive things in your life, they like to remind you about maybe some of the negative things in your life? Or maybe when you look back and think about things and reflect. Reflection. When you reflect on your life and you notice that a lot of the times when you're in your down times, when you've done some bad things, made some bad decisions, some bad choices, ended up in jail.
Yeah, I know you got secrets. Everybody got secrets. Didn't know you like to get wet, though.
What's wet?
Butt naked. Ill. Churn. Dust. PCP. Primos. P-Dog. That's what you had? That's what you were smoking. You couldn't taste it?
No, I never done it.
You have now. I haven't, but you have.
Why did you do this to me?
You're an adult, man. Nobody told you to smoke that. Made a decision, live with your decision. Ain't like I put a gun to your head.
I hope this top 10 things in descending order is helpful for you, and maybe you can build on your relationships this year. Maybe reach out a little bit more. I know I myself have been guilty of some of these things. This video is to help you to figure out who's a good friend and who's not. And then take the next step and figure out, do you want to continue this friendship? And if so, what can you do to help strengthen that friendship back so that you can build better bonds? Because in this world of loneliness and high technology, we're always on our phones, computers, social media, etc., etc. And friendship is becoming harder and harder to find. So maybe also the best thing to do is to strengthen these friendships and strengthen your weaknesses in your friendships. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, please like. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And also, don't be afraid to check that bell. I know I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately, so please hit the bell so when you do see a video, you can watch it. And until then, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and bye-bye.